From Jonathan Drouin to Jesperi Kotkaniemi and Kirby Dach, we've been making a lot of videos about third overall picks lately, and this is no different. Let's go over to one of the most infamous third overall picks the Montreal Canadiens have had. And I say it like that because they've had multiple. It's kind of interesting. Alex Galchenyuk. Because when it comes to the update that we have received, take a look at this right here. The Colorado Avalanche, not the Eagles. The Avalanche have signed forward Galchenyuk to a one-year contract for the remainder of the 22-23 season. And you can see in big bold letters, he is signed. This is an interesting move, not because Galchenyuk is an amazing hockey player, but because the Colorado Avalanche are so injured, they need bodies to fill up their roster, and they're just kind of going out there and signing anybody who has some semblance of value out there. This comes off the coattails of Galchenyuk's PTO that eventually turned to a regular contract with the Colorado Eagles earlier in the offseason. He signed there back in, let's see the date here, November 10th. And in the 18 days that he was playing on the Colorado Eagles, he actually was pretty good. 7 points, 7 games played, point per game guy, and because, of course, the Avalanche needed the bodies, they took him on and brought him to the mainstay club. This is great, because when it comes to being Mr. Worldwide over here, Alex Galchenyuk is pretty much challenging Jaromir Jagr for being Mr. Worldwide. Montreal, Arizona, Pittsburgh, Minnesota, Ottawa, Toronto, Arizona again. Galchenyuk has seen it all. He has been everywhere. And sure, while he's probably not going to go out there and have another 56-point campaign with 30 goals on the year too, you're probably, at the very least, getting yourselves an NHL caliber guy. Galchenyuk is 6'1", 194 left-handed guy, 28 years old, and you can see the scouting report right here. Offensive forward, strong scoring touch, quick hands. He's able to glide through the offensive zone, powerful skater, marvelous puck skills. The problem with Galchenyuk was that even though he had the skills, he was never really able to use them properly. Like, I know back in 2018, 2016, 2017-ish, so like 6 to 5-ish years ago, we all kind of thought that Galchenyuk was really putting it together. He was going out there and using the tools that he had in the best way possible, and he was going to develop into that 70, 75-point caliber guy. But as his career went on, after he got traded for Max Domi, after he then got traded, I believe it was in the Phil Kessel trade, and then he got traded in the Jason Zucker trade, and then he became a free agent, I believe, which is why he signed in Ottawa and then was picked off a waiver or something like that by Toronto. He had a terrible giveaway in the playoffs to, who was it, Nick Suzuki? I forgot. It was a while ago. But the terrible, terrible play which led to, I believe, a Suzuki overtime goal in game, oh man, this is really testing my knowledge. It was just 2 years ago. How can I forget? Game 5 against Toronto, Montreal, whatever it was? Yeah, Galchenyuk, once a Hab, always a Hab. Then he signed in Arizona, I believe it was, and then signed with the Eagles. Is that correct? Let's see how this goes down. What happened when he went to Arizona the second time there? Signed. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, he was signed. So he's had a pretty rough go-around when it comes to his NHL turnover rate. He's been playing on all these teams ever since 2018. It's only been 4 years, and the guy's been on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 NHL, or 10 teams, period. 8 teams if you want to just include only NHL teams. So that's kind of wild, isn't it? Talk to the cons either way, all your thoughts about Galchenyuk going over to a depletedly and non-healthy Colorado Avalanche team. What are your thoughts about him returning to the NHL? Because I feel like this is going to be pretty interesting to watch. Montreal Canadiens fans, what are your thoughts about this guy getting another NHL contract and giving another chance to play in the big show? I hope you enjoyed this with Juraj for 99, and bye.